On my way from my doctor's appointment into my office this morning, I stopped and got a Starbucks iced coffee with soy milk and some sugar-free vanilla syrup. I do not understand how a dog with 2 bad hips and 2 bad knees can be so freaking fast. He almost caught a squirrel like half of an inch and he would have got it. Oh, he is scary sometimes. I'm gonna have a few of these flackers, which are these flaxseed crackers. I just like to have something in my stomach before I take my medication, and I have to cook dinner, so it's gonna be a while. Anyway, I ended up eating just 3 of these instead of 6. I like to get the flaxseed in. They're really good for you, but they are very, very filling. So yeah, that's why I only had 3. Okay, so starting to cook dinner. Well, not starting to cook dinner. I'm trying to cook these green beans to death. I don't really love green beans to begin with, and the only way I do like them is just like massively overcooked. Like preferably they should be cooking all day, but I just got home, so it's the best I can do. So while I'm waiting for my green beans to die, I am going to eat this little number that I just made. So I'm going to start off with this salad. This is baby romaine lettuce, some of that Beyond Meat hot Italian sausage. This is chow cheese. And then these little guys are the Follow Your Heart Parmesan cheese. Then there's black olives and some Italian dressing. And so the whole meal was supposed to be this salad and the green beans and a whole avocado, but I just cut into the avocado and it was no good. So now I've got about 330 calories I need to make up for the loss of the avocado. So I'm gonna eat this salad and then I'm gonna eat the green beans and see what else I can find. So catch you later. So I just finished my salad and it was delicious. My beans are still cooking and I just rifled through the pantry to find something else to eat. And I found this, which I got pretty recently. It's the Loma Linda brand. It's a hearty stew. And this is 1 serving, this giant thing. It's 1 serving for 270 calories. So that should bring me to where I need to be. The problem is I'm kind of full after that salad, but I'm gonna try to eat some of these beans, some of this stew. Okay, it is round 2. Here is the plate of green beans. I put a little dollop of Earth Balance butter on there. Well, not a dollop. I put half a tablespoon on there. And this is the stew. Pardon my fingers, sorry. I just wanted to show it to you. It looks terrible. It smells terrible. But I took a bite and it sort of just tasted like an old school Dinty Moore beef stew. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'll let you know. Whew. Well, I almost did it. Almost finished my beans. I ate just over half of the stew. I just got too full. Well, I ate half of the stew and then I just had to like sit back and chill out for a while until I could attempt the beans. Turns out they were really good. I over salted them as I cooked them in like salt water. And yeah, they were really salty, but I really like salty. So I just need to drink a crap ton of water now. Anyway, I am stuffed beyond... I can't tell you. I'm stuffed. Sorry about this terrible angle. I'm laying down on the couch. I just finished dinner and I'm stuffed, and I just wanted to talk about my doctor's appointment from this morning. So this was the rheumatologist. He wanted to see me sooner than my scheduled appointment because my blood tests were a little wonky. And I don't remember if I already explained this, so I'll try to keep it short. Basically, there's two tests that can test for inflammation in the body. One is the C-reactive protein test, and one is the sedimentation rate, or sed rate. Excuse me, itchy. And both of my numbers previously were extremely high, and I've been on the Plaquenil now for about 4 months. It takes about 4 to 6 months to kick in, so he just wants to like check up and see if that was helping or if the prednisone that I've been on has been helping. And this blood work showed that my C-reactive protein has been lowered, which is great. But my sed rate was still through the roof. So he wanted to see me and to know if my joint pain or any symptoms were correlating more with the sed rate or more with the C-reactive protein. So yeah, I told him that my major joints have been a lot better than during that bad flare-up. During the flare-up, which was like what was leading me to try and get a diagnosis for something, during that time, I could barely walk, some days not at all. I was using a cane. I was using both knee braces. I was having a hard time. And that is remarkably better now. So I don't know if that was the prednisone. I don't know if the Plaquenil started to work. I don't know if it was just time, because I think a flare-up can flare up and then, get better. I don't know because it was my first one. Excuse me. So anyway, I told him all that. He was pretty pleased. He said that, having your inflammation markers be so high, it's not like it's doing, increasing damage to the body or anything. It will just reflect in your body as pain. So if I'm not in a crazy amount of pain from the inflammation, it's kind of a whatever. So he's more about treating the symptoms, than the actual marker in my blood. He told me all about methotrexate, which is used to treat rheumatoid arthritis. It's also, I guess, in high doses used to treat cancer. And it sounds like a pretty serious drug. Like there's a lot of possible side effects that don't sound that great. And so we talked about it, and we sort of decided to wait on that and not add the methotrexate in until we know if the Plaquenil is working, because it would be in addition to the Plaquenil. Plaquenil is the lupus medication, and so far I've had no side effects from it, and aside from the possibility of a retina problem, there aren't really any other side effects, and I am going to get my eyes checked every few months to make sure that doesn't happen. So I'd rather just stay on the Plaquenil for a while, see if it's gonna help before I add in the more scary stuff. But it is good to know that it is option in the future, that there are more medications that I can try and sort of compound it until I'm good. So, yeah, so it was fine. I go back and see him again in 3 months, I think in August, and I'll get some more blood work done before then. And hopefully it's all up and up from here. I forgot to tell you that my calories for the day ended at 1,147. That was for the whole dinner that you saw, and then that was like 997. And then I'm going to still later have a piece of that dark chocolate and macadamia nut bark that I made. And so all of it combined is 1,187, what did I say? Whatever I said the first time was right, because 1,147. I had to go back and check in my fitness app. It's not my fitness app. The Lose It app, the one where I log in all the calories. Yeah, I had to go back and check. But so that is my day. That's a Tuesday. Tomorrow is gym day. Yay. So I will see you then.